Greetings, Mr. Miscavige. How is everything out at Gold? We're quite well. We know you've been wondering. While we're very busy, and we do have lots of things going on, we know you've been keeping tabs. There's always time to talk to you. COB. Are you starting to feel the walls closing in on you yet? As the numbers go down and down and down, do you think to yourself, maybe I should have let Cruz look like a whack job? Or perhaps you were just upset that the world got to see that the big bad head of Scientology was, in fact, damn near a midget. Being shorter than Tom Cruise, even with platform shoes. That's got to be tough. Our hearts go out to you. Really. But don't get so down on yourself, Davey. It isn't entirely your fault. This has been a long time coming and we all know that. What's happening now is an avalanche coming from the tiny snowball that was the first SP declare, the first disconnect, the formation of the RPF. You see what we're getting at. What we're wondering is what's going through your head right now. Are you wondering about what your followers are thinking? We can help with that. They've been talking to us. They're watching this, like us, with a certain sense of amusement. We're all wondering how much farther you can run the ship into the ground. Commodore, with the way things are going now, we can understand if you're desperately looking for a scapegoat. We would be, too. The funny thing about that is, people don't really tend to go to the mat for abusive tyrants. This is a good time to speak to our friends in the OSA, as we know they'll see this before you do. To the poor sod who has to deliver this report, we do apologize, as we understand this may incur the asthmatic fourth's wrath. And although you won't be laughing at this point, just think of how satisfying it will be once you're on the witness stand. Back to you, Commodore. Surely even someone without a high school education can see where all this is headed. You might even try to run. This would not be surprising. But from now until then, there is one thing that we want you to act. We are laughing at you. We saw you on Nightline. We were laughing at you. We have watched Tom Cruise's career self-destruct, and we were laughing at you. Your followers have watched you try to claim big wins when they clearly see that the COS is downstat, and they were laughing at you. The OSA, the staffers, the ex-Scientologists that are watching this are laughing at you. LRH has been watching you mismanage the church into oblivion, and although disgusted, he is laughing at you. And when the hammer finally drops, and justice is served, and you end up in federal pound me in the ass prison, whoever's bitch you end up being, he'll be laughing at you too. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We have no regional directors. We will see you in March, and April, and May, and June, and July, etc., until this is over. One last question for you, Commodore. Which is scarier for you? The fact that we aren't going to get bored and go away? Or the fact that your OSA staffers are now talking about mudkips? See you on the 15th.